Wow, Uncle George got really mad about losing that game to Isaac. Aunt Tara told him he wasn't setting a good example and should act more like Jesus. But didn't Jesus get really mad that one time in the Bible? Do you remember that story? It was the time that Jesus made a whip out of some rope and chased all the merchants out of a temple and then turned over the money changers' tables, yelling at them, saying, "Get these things out of here. Stop turning my father's house into a marketplace." Boy, he was super angry. I always like to think about Jesus as the meek and mild type, not mean and wild. But Ephesians 4 verse 26 also says, "Do not sin by letting your anger control you." Jesus definitely got really angry that day, but it was a righteous anger. He had a good reason to be angry, because the religious leaders at that time were turning God's house into a place where thieves hung out, stealing from all of his people. Jesus had a zeal or excitement about the things of God. He could not stand to see the religious leaders stealing from people who really loved God and wanted to worship him. He saw this terrible thing and took action to correct it. His anger was in no way a selfish anger, but it was to help others. Jesus still loved all of the people and desired to forgive them. He even asked his Father to forgive those who put him on the cross, because he said they didn't understand what they were doing. What Jesus would have us do is forgive others as he has forgiven us. Ephesians 4 verse 32 says, "And be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, just as God in Christ also forgave you."